Today on MTG Unpacked, we have another very special opening. We're getting stuck into a Morningtide Fat Pack. So this was released February 2008. It's the second set in the Lorwyn block. So let's check out all the good stuff here. So this is the time when they gave you a lot of good stuff here in the Fat Packs or bundles. And then here we can see a bunch of the other products from that time. And what else? So we've got 2 boxes here. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this set, they shifted the focus away from the 8 races and moving to the classes of Morningtide. So you've got soldiers, shamans, wizards, warriors, and rogues. So we'll see a whole bunch of different combinations there. So let's see what we've got. So 2 boxes. And of course, this is something they don't do anymore. The Morningtide Player's Guide. Looking forward to getting stuck into that later. And there's also a poster in here. So let's see, the glue on these old things is usually, it's gonna rip, so I can hear everyone wincing, but can't be helped. Okay, so we've got Merfolk here, and then looks like a Kithkin soldier. And is that an elemental or a Merfolk? I can't tell which, but cool poster here for Morningtide. So we'll set that aside. And let's take a look at the lighter box here first. I know what's in here because we looked at Lorwyn about a week ago. So let's get it open. And of course, yes, they actually did novels. You got a full novel here. So this is the Lorwyn Cycle. Morningtide is book 2. So some nice reading here. The only thing she's ever wanted is the only thing she fears. So this is talking about Ashling, I think is one of the, what are they, Flameborn or something? Okay, so we'll set that aside. And then in the second box, so same artwork, we have all our packs and other goodies. So there should be, where's the spin down? Oh, that's actually part of this. Okay, so we've got a divider here. And let's get into it. So we'll take a look at the set symbol. Normally that's in the place of the 20. Here we go. Alright, not sure which way around that goes. But we're going to roll a lucky 7 today. And we got a 19. Okay. Can't be helped. Let's see what we've got in this sealed package here. So 6 packs of goodness. And then we have, oh, what's this? So we've got a Hall of Fame 2006 player, Raphael Levy. And here are the stats if you want to check that out. I think is that a different one than what we got in Lorwyn? I can't remember. Okay, and let's take a look at the dividers. So it looks like the Kithkin. And either fairies or elves, I can't tell which. Okay, so this must be elves. And then the, what are they, flamekin, I think is what they call them, elementals. Okay, there's a fairy. And somewhere in here, I guess there could be goblins hiding. Alright. And we've got the Lorwyn lands here, so we'll actually take a look at those later, because we want to get into the packs here. So really going to go slow here, enjoying the artwork and the flavor. Was this a time period where you were playing Magic? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so we've got a Changeling Sentinel, Dewdrop Spy, Reigns of the Vine Steed, Pax Disdain, Sunflower Shaman, so Elemental Shaman, Moonglove Changeling, so Changeling's a thing in here. I think that was to help if you were doing multiple tribes, you could build decks easier. Everbark Shaman, so a Treefolk, Shinewend, Merrow Wit Sniper, a Merfolk Rogue, Morsel theft. Looks like we've got a goblin here. He's going to steal a pie. And Stink Moggy, an elemental. That sounds more like a goblin name. Nightshade Schemers for the uncommons. The fairy wizards, awesome. And by the way, the best card in the set is Bitter Blossom. You might have heard of that one. We've got Nevermaker for the second uncommon. Warren Weirding. So a goblin tribal sorcery. So I've seen that reprinted before. And Battletide Alchemist is the rare. Kithkin Cleric. We also get a Merfolk Wizard. And that was the first pack. Okay. So really enjoying this so far. I had an absolute blast getting stuck into Lorwyn. Leave a note in the comments. Is there any other old set you would like to see me open the fat packs for? We've done a whole bunch, but there's still plenty more we could do. Next pack we have Kithkin Zephyrnaut, a Kithkin soldier. Moonglove Changeling, saw that one earlier. Shard Volley. Changeling Sentinel, that one as well. Latchkey Fairy. Winnower Patrol. Shinewind. Fester Creep. Elemental, that's sort of creepy. Hostile Realm. Coordinated Barrage. And Negate. I've seen that artwork reprinted as well. Sage of Fables, so a Merfolk Wizard for the uncommons. We've got Wolf Skull Shaman. An Elf Shaman. Offal Snout. It's like a piggish elemental. That's pretty weird. And the rare is Scarblade Elite. Elf Assassin. Along with a rules tip. Equipment. So there you go. Friends and foils. On to the next one here. So I like the pack artwork on these as well. Very striking. Okay, so we have Fertilid. So this is an elemental. Ballyrush Banneret. Got the Kithkin soldiers again. Bright Hearth Banneret. Elemental warrior. Squeaking Pie Grubfellows Goblin Shaman. Yes. Another fine addition to the Goblin Collection. If you missed my Goblin Collection video, link in the corner. That was a few years ago now. We've added a whole bunch since then. I'll have to do another video at some point. We have Reigns of the Vine Steed. Burrington Bombardier, a Kithkin soldier. Kindled Fury. Lizalana Bowmaster, I've seen that one before. Frog Tosser Banneret, Goblin Rogue. That's another one I've seen. I like the naming of the goblin cards here. Stony Brook Banneret. Mosquito Guard, a Kithkin soldier. Diviner's Wand for the uncommons. Wizard Equipment. Veterans Armaments. Okay, so now we're getting on to some equipment, soldier equipment. Redeem the Lost. So that was the artwork we saw on one of the dividers. And Slither Muse is the rare, followed by a Wolf Token. And what is this? Shadowmoor. Oh, okay. That came out the same year. Maybe that's something we could open. We've got Morningtide, another one here. So what was it? Shadowmoor and Eventide, I think, was the next set. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Next pack we have Order of the Golden Cricket. And I think I've seen this printed in the list slot of set boosters. We've got Disperse, Warspite Changeling, Ambassador Oak, Kithkin Zephyrnaut again, Moonglove Changeling, Stony Brook Banneret, Mosquito Guard, Roar of the Crowd, Luminescent Rain, Ink Dissolver, a Merfolk Wizard, Hunting Triad for the uncommons, Meadow Boon, Research the Deep, and Chameleon Colossus. And I think this is fun. This is actually what we saw in the Christmas special when we opened From the Vault 20. So if you missed that video, link in the corner. So he was in a champion deck apparently. Rules Tip Prowl. Okay, so that's one of the mechanics in this set. 2 more packs to crack. So hoping to get a Bitter Blossom or something else spicy like that. We have Earthbrawn for the first of the commons. Stream of Unconsciousness. Violet Pole. Tribal Instant Fairy, interesting. Burrington Shieldbearers. Elvish Warrior. Ballyrush Banneret. Mosquito Guard. Flood Chaser, another strange looking elemental. Morsel Theft, love it. Luminescent Rain. Mud Button Clanger, a Goblin Warrior, yes, go the Goblins. Diviner's Wand for the uncommons. Wandering Greybeard, a Giant Wizard. Cloak and Dagger. And Borderland Behemoth, a Giant Warrior. Gets +4/+4 for each other giant you control. That's awesome. And a Kithkin Soldier token. And what's on the back here? Go to the source. Okay. One more pack here of Morningtide. And previously, I think I'd only ever opened 1 pack of Morningtide. That was when we did our journey through Magic history. So we went all the way back to Antiquities. There's a whole series on the channel. If you missed that, link in the corner to the complete playlist. Lots of awesome memories there for you. We got Bright Hearth Banneret for the final pack here. Weight of Conscience. Winnower Patrol. Seething Pathblazer. Final Sting Fairy. Some nice artwork there. Latchkey Fairy. Lunk Errant Giant Warrior. And Pulling Teeth. Ooh, that is gross. Let's move on here. Roar of the Crowd. Everbark Shaman. Orchard Warden for the uncommons. So we've got a Treefolk Shaman. Noggin Whack. Like chucking a fish at him. That's cool. Heritage Druid. And Mind Shatter is the rare. Alright. Along with an Elf Warrior token. And looks like we get a foil here. Stink Moggy, the Elemental. Okay. So you don't often find foils in these. That's when the foil pull rate was a lot less. So we'll take a quick squiz at the lands here. I think these are the same ones from Lorwyn. So we won't spend too much time. Yeah, you can see the Lorwyn symbol there. So we'll have a quick squiz at these. If you want to see them in more detail, go back and check out our Lorwyn video. Okay, so let's take a look now at the player's guide. I wish they would go back to doing these because these are awesome. So you've got a bit of lore at the beginning and a card catalogue near the end. So this one's a little bit thinner than the Lorwyn one. We've got a New Dawn, Head of the Class. So we're talking about all the different classes in the set. And some more info there. The Prowl mechanic introduced here. And then Destinies Realized. So we've got all the different races here. Elves and Flamekin, Elementals, so forth. And then the top 10 coolest Morningtide cards. Here we go. We've got Chameleon Colossus, Mind Shatter. We got that one as well. Supreme Exemplar, Kinsbale Cavalier, and Spite Bellows. What else? We've got Obsidian Battle Axe, Leaf Crowned Elder, Earwig Squad. That's fun. Goblin Rogue, Mutavault. I've heard of that one. Countryside Crusher. Okay, so keep a lookout for those if you're opening this. So a bit of an ad here for Magic. And then of course the fantastic card encyclopedia. So this is what you used to do. Not so much going online when you're figuring out decks, but you can look up everything in the set here. A nice reference, do some reading, get some deck brewing ideas. These days I would just go to Scryfall and you can actually search the text and everything. A lot easier to build a deck these days, I would think. Although there's always some complexities depending on the different mechanics in each set. Okay, so we've got Elf Shaman, Rogue Equipment, some lands here, and then the card checklist looks like a bit of a smaller set because it was the second set in the block. And there we go. So that was Morningtide. Really enjoyed this journey through Magic history. Let me know in the comments below. Do you have any fond memories from this time of Magic? And I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.